In this video, we're going to take this dog betrayer card and make it in Templative. First, we'll create a new project. We'll call it Best Dogs. Create. This is where we edit all of the compositions in our Templative project. We'll create a new poker deck called Dogs. Now, if we look at the card itself, there's a title. This is static. There's some rules, unique graphic for the dog. There's a quote, a source. To begin, we need the dog's name, which is in this case, Dog Betrayer. We're gonna add a new field, one for graphic, Dog Betrayer. We're gonna add a new field, rules. Play this card for infidel or adulterous. Quote, for every person we have attached his fate to his neck. We're going to add a speaker. There's a background and a dog. This arch might be different. You might have a poodle here, but with the flower arch. I'm going to assume you don't. You have the static square here. This is also static. Let's go to our art files for our dogs. Open it in the default app, which in my case is Inkscape. We need a space here, same color. We need a title, or in this case a name. I think I have it on italics. Yes, I do. Kind of looks like Comic Sans. Center that. It's white. Let's see if it said Dog Betrayer. Would that fit? No, not really. That's pretty good. Then this has to be centered. That's going to be name. If we use the curly braces here, Templative will be able to replace it. Do we need a white space? It's got an outline in black. Why is it so small? Duplicate that, shrink it a little bit wider, and then bet. We don't want that stroke anymore. We do want it to be black. Bet condition. This is now left aligned. We can make a rules section as big as the space. Rules. Another one for the quote. It's going to have to be smaller, different font. We don't want a text area for this one. I think it's speaker. And make sure that these are aligned. All of them are aligned. There we go. Put this at the bottom. We can group this. Center it in the page. The dog graphic is going to be its own graphic, so we don't actually want any shapes beneath it. What we're going to do is save this, and now we're going to save this file again, but in the graphical inserts, and this one is Dog Betrayer. So now we can delete everything but the bottommost one, grab the color. We don't need this. Now we need a smiling dog. Something real quick. Probably can get away with using the same eye twice. There we go. The stroke was set to invisible. Just like that. This is the pupil. Don't need a stroke anymore. Different color. Duplicate this and intersect this. Now, if you want to make Inkscape art like this, but find this intimidating, I have an Inkscape video that I'll link in the description. Grab this again. That's pretty good. We need the basic shape of the mouth, the head. All right. Yellow. Kind of a sickly color. This should be black. This should be white. And black. That's a pretty good dog. I'm not going to do the body. This is just a demo and a plate. Oops. It's a head on the plate. Whatever. And the gray color. Don't need this anymore. That's the dog betrayer. Open recent, dog's front. Now that original file doesn't need these background colors because we want that to be transparent, and we don't need this guy anymore. If we go into Templative, we can see dog betrayer and dog front. Now that I think about it, the way the art data works is that we're going to have dog's front go on first, and then we would want the pieces graphic, and then we want this. Blank, then dog betrayer, then dog's front. What we're going to do is save this as a copy to dogs overlay. And then we don't want any content at all on dog's front. Now if we look at dog's front, it's blank, got an outline here, and then we put down the dog betrayer and then the dog outline. We overlay the pieces graphic, which is dog betrayer. We then add a static value for dogs overlay, and then we add text replacements. We replace the quote with the pieces quote. You replace rules, and we replace speaker. Rules and speaker. Let's see if it works. There we go. We have our dog betrayer. Oh, actually, we didn't replace the name yet. So we can replace name with the pieces name. Now we can preview it again. Dog betrayer, the graphic. Obviously, you could improve this, make the graphic design better. Templative is mainly for making new cards, so I can go in here and create a new piece. Dog savior, same graphic, just for ease. Quote by the dip. Let's do the speaker first. Warren Buffett famously said, "Buy the dip." And rules: double your money if the market is down. Now we can preview that. Dog savior, double your money. If the market is down, buy the dip, Warren Buffett. So now we can go to render and render everything. And now we have our two cards. And just as easily, we can create a printout. And here are the two cards that are going to be in our game. It includes the rules. We haven't edited the rules yet. That's a sneak peek into how Templative works to save us time. We could just as easily drop 300 new cards into here, and the amount of work would just be inputting the information. Super easy to tweak. I hope you try it today.